Types of plate movement. There can be destructive, and where one goes underneath the other one is crumbling down, and new volcanoes and mountains can be formed. And there can be constructive, where they're going apart. New molten rock comes up and forming new plate. And there can be collision, where two coming together and forming new mountains. And then there can be conservative, where they're going side to side, but can be happen then suddenly, and that is when an earthquake. According to Jane Ferretti and Brian Griesley's geography on the page 5. Hi and welcome. I'm trying to learn geology today, types of plate margin, and after we've done it, we're going to do pec squat training, just 10 squats. And if you participate in the pec squat training, when I said it, now we did that in the previous part of geology. We have destructive plate, that is one is moving under the other one, and it can create new volcanoes. The going under one plate is crumbling. It can create volcanoes and mountains. And when there's constructive, where they're pressing together, no, we're going apart. Constructive, they're going apart. Constructive, they're going apart, and molten rocks from the mantle below spread out and harden, forming a ridge of new rock. They're going apart, and the molten rock is spreading out and forming a new ridge of new rock. And conservative, where we're going side to side, that can be when suddenly that causes an earthquake. And collision, where we're going together, creating new mountain. Types of plate movement. There can be, what was destructive? Destructive, constructive, conservative, collision. Types of plate movement. There can be destructive, and where one goes underneath the other one is crumbling down, and new volcanoes and mountains can be formed. And there can be constructive, where they're going apart. New molten rock comes up and forming new plate. And there can be collision, where two coming together and forming new mountains. And then there can be conservative, where they're going side to side, but can be happen then suddenly, and that is when an earthquake. According to Jane Ferretti and Brian Griesley's geography book on the page 5. That was the geology part. If you were here for geology, you can go directly to the next part of geology. There we will continue with geology. If you stay here and participate in the pec squat training, when it's at Jaunus, we're doing 10 squats. Number 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 9 and 10. That was the pec squat training. I thank you very much, and until the next time.